You probably have some spots you want to hit. I don't think I really need to.
Well, I'm thinking I need to secure my around my northern flank, but also I've got an opportunity to hit those armor units just outside Smolensk.
Yeah, and also you can hit that 649 at the top. You have a chance to hit that and overrun it.
In 2420.
I think so, yeah.
Yep, 2420.
How do I overrun that?
With your units in
2 hexes away.
Yep.
That'd be 1 to 1.
It's
1 to 1. Yeah, but if you hit him with an airstrike, it's
half.
2 to 1.
Yeah.
3 to 1.
But I'm sitting in the victory condition. I need to basically reinforce that with some infantry. He's got reinforcements coming on from the north.
The 2135s, I'm not fussed by them.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about how you're going to get the guy out of that thing otherwise. Anyway. Alright, so you don't want...
Give me 1 air, and I'll deploy it. You can use 1 down the south. Because you can bounce one. You could bounce a victory condition.
Oh no, they're cities though. That's a town. Yeah. It's hard to tell the difference. Towns and cities are much the same.
Yeah, but
alternatively, I could hit one of the towns.
Yeah, exactly. Hit one of the towns.
I'm gonna hit Pochkin in.
Or you could just whack Smolensk. Just clear it.
And then we win the game.
Yeah.
That's how it works, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna hit Pochkin in.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't matter anyway. Alright, I'll do my thing now. I got him with DG. Didn't manage to get him, but still can't complain.
Okay, so it's 1.5, and it's a village. And you could 1. Seriously, mate, your odds are good.
What, overrunning it?
Yeah.
No, I'll give that a shot. It'll free up when I send it.
Villages, it's just 1 ship.
All right, you do. Do you want me to start doing my exploit moves?
Yeah, you do exploitation first, and then I'll go from the north.
So he's a 3, so he's a 1.5. So I can hit him with. So he's a 10 versus 1.5. He's 7 to 1. Less the shift, so it's 6 to 1. That.
Well, it starts off at 6 to 1 and becomes 5 to 1.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. And there's just don't roll a 2.
Well, don't say that.
No, but everything else is good. Yeah. Everything else he dies.
Yeah, and 5's just
yeah, that's it. Use up your 10 on a Gert cert.
So we've got that. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't even know where to go now. It's all open. Do you have any suggestions? I could try and circle the entire thing.
Smolensk. You need to go to. You need to border Smolensk, and then go east. That gap along 2810, 28, 2910, 3010.
Yeah. So you're talking about along that track that goes northeast.
Yes, but you can get adjacent to Smolensk now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're saying go to Smolensk. Do we want to capture Smolensk?
Yeah. Well, it's 3 victory points.
I'm just trying to work out what victory. Roslav or something I need to capture, and Yelnya. They're worth 2. So Smolensk is worth 3.
Yeah.
but all the other ones with the red, 4 red hexagons are worth 2. So
Yeah.
you can't.
Look, all I'm suggesting is you cut the railway line by occupying 2612.
Oh, I see. You want to cut the railway line. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Fine.
And then everything else goes east.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Or alternatively, you can swing south.
Well, I don't want some. Okay, I'll come back to it.
Oh,
All right.
let me just have a look at where reinforcements come on.
You don't have that many
A,
more.
B, D, E. A, B, D, E.
Can you bring on reinforcements? You
He's
only
got,
can
he's
bring
got
them on if
reinforcements coming on an E. He's got the fourth next
yeah,
turn.
but he can only bring them on if he controls that thing, doesn't he?
Yep.
Does he have to control it? So if I send someone through, E's no longer a reinforcement spot.
Yeah, but look, he's got reinforcements coming on in the south, all over you.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can stop that E from getting reinforcements.
Look, I think you've got a chance.
But if I push east, E, what comes on at E is going to turn my flank.
What? Okay, he gets the 4th Cavalry Division coming on at E in game turn 5. Game turn 6, he gets nothing, and then major reinforcements in game turn 7.
So, yeah, so at E. So I don't want E to have stuff. So so that'd be 1.
So I reckon you've got it's a push, but you might be able to get Roslov and Elena in 3210. But I don't think you're going to go much further than that.
All right. So, sorry, back to this is all complex.
I'm just going to shut up.
No.
Oh, thank God.
So we're suggesting that these guys go up north into there.
No, you don't need a division. You've got a 3-5-10.
Oh, okay. You just want the okay. Cool.
Yeah, this is an interdiction roll.
All right, cool. That's right. So he's done 1, 3, 4, 6 to there, 7.
Is it overrun advance or is he moving?
He's still moving. 7, 8. As far as you can get there. Right, so I might try and hit Roslavel. If I could get enough movement points, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. So he'll overrun it. He's a bit strong. He's 5. I can't get Roslavel now. I can't overrun.
Do you have enough points to do an overrun?
Yeah, but I'm 13 and he's 5, so it's 3 to 1 less 2 shifts. Is 1 to 1.
We've still got another air. Take my air.
You sure?
Yeah.
Mm.
This is too big a thing to do.
All right. If the air misses, it's going to be annoying. I don't know where we put it. Where do we put that air? Oh, you can move it away. All right, it's the last.
Matter. We know we got another air.
Air's going to Roslavel. It's got a -1, and he misses. Oh, that's up.
Okay.
Putting the shit. All right. I can't do much about that.
Great one, Nick. Whose idea was that?
Seemed like a thing to do. I was over on that 2-5. Oh, options. I'm going to go and yield here instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yielding is 7, overruns 9. So that's 4 to 1. That's 3 to 1.
Excellent.
D2.
Nice.
He must have stayed there for a moment. Now, want to see if I can get something down to E. It's 1, the road. It's a bit tricky with all this. That's Lightwoods are 3, it's 5, 8.
That's Heavy Woods.
Oh, it is 2. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What about go to Snowpot?
Oh yeah, I will. I want to knock off this B first. So that's one.
I'm not sure you can get there in one turn. That's the
I
only
will say 1, 5, 8, 9, and we're on a road, so that
quarter.
becomes 10. Or actually 9.5.
problem. Okay, so how are you going to keep your supply open?
It can trace all the way along the south.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll make a line of people to support him.
You haven't blocked it. You've only blocked 1 hex or 2 hexes of E.
Exactly. He can still come on at 2310. You have to be in 3200.
Oh, okay. Let me have a look. So it was 1, 3, 5, 6. No, that's right. So 1 to there, 5, 8, 9. No, you can't get to there. Who?
Mind you, you do knock out the supply source though.
And also he can't. If he comes on, he's socked anyway. So
No, he can come on at 3301.
can he? Oh, I can come
But
on.
remember, he's got 1 unit coming on.
Yeah.
Next turn, no units. Third turn after that, he's going to swamp you. If you,
Yeah, which is, but he can't swap me if he can't come on.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to turn to correct this.
with the thing that, from turn 6 you start rolling to.
That's right. Which, yeah, that's why I have to cut it out. So, but I'm correct in that he can't come on if he's lost control of E, hasn't he? Because we've got that with our entry fixes.
Yes.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, should I take out some more? I'm nearly the end of the map. Should I take out, go down to Lindenino and Kirov and take out those supply sources while I'm at it? I lost my mouse. Sorry, my mouse has just died.
There's nothing in the rules about it, but they do have a rule under the Germans that if entry area L is German control.
That's a very specific.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Can you? What happens if someone's in their entry? Can you enter it? Sometimes they have a thing like that.
Well, wait a minute. Half hexes wind up being valid hexes. So you actually have to occupy the half hexes as well.
That's right. Might just be a nice thing to knock out the supply.
Yeah, that's permanently knocked out.
Yeah. I forgot what I got.
Well, it's still got 1 supply from the south, so
6.
You're laughing.
7. Oh,
Rosalov is his own supply anyway.
at the moment.
Yeah.
7. 8. 9. Is that a bit crazy?
That's 11. What are you doing?
Hang on, yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hang on, rail.
Rail's half.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street is the road.
Yeah.
9.
Fuck.
I'll stop there because I'm just sitting at town for the moment.
Okay, we better put a lot of markers down.
Oh yeah, I'll put markers down and cover them off.
It's a gutsy move, Nick.
Well, yeah, no, but
Yeah.
there's a good chance we'll not win otherwise.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
And
Sorry, what's this for? Are you going for the victory points or the supply points?
both.
Yeah.
I'm going for whatever I can get at the moment while I've still got units to do stuff. And it may all fall in a big pile of poo soon. But...
Let me just say to the Russian players, this is a prime example of you not retreating far enough.
Not really.
Well, it's either the guys in grey in front of us with a gun or the guy in khaki behind us with a Stavka and the gun. So take your pick.
That would be 2, 3, 6, 7. What's it got there? That'll be 10, 7, 8, 10. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. You see what we're doing? I'm playing Montgomery, Nick's playing Patton.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just having a look at the die rolls. It's like it's
That's
sort of
my-
geared to something like a turn 6 or 7. No, wait a minute.
1,
7 or
2.
yeah, it's really turn 7 or 8. I'm not sure we can do an awful lot more, Daniel.
No. The overrun is very strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is it's the overrun. But the thing that really made the difference, and I hadn't thought of it before, was I did that monster attack back.
And
just
you
to
got the big
and got
penetration.
the big
Yeah.
R5. That was enormous. 5 hexes with no Zocs and no terrain. It's like, wow. Yeah, it's quite a bit. Sorry. I think I've nearly moved it all now. I'm just checking there. I've forgotten anything. I think I've moved everything. Sorry, that just took forever. But David, off you go.
All right.
I've really gone a bit pattern-like, haven't I? Jesus.
It's fine. All right.
Oh.
You happy for me to move
Oh.
now?
Yep.
Yep.
Hang on. I'm sorry. I just want to put some crosses down. Before.
Okay. You just let me know.
All right. Done now.
Okay. All right. All right. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Actually, what? All right. Overrun. Bill?
Yep.
In 23-20?
Yep.
Total of 3-1.
Okay.
9.
D3-2.
Okay, I believe you're dead.
Well, you would. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, well,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay. Yep. 3-1. I rolled a 9.
Take it back to 1-1-9. It's D2-1.
Still dead.
Yep.
I have to advance into the hex.
Swamp. Wait a minute.
Yeah, talk to me.
So it's all movement points. I mean, I don't think you can overrun into it.
Wait,
If it's going to take up all your movement points, it's
Wait a
not
minute,
all that it's
wait a minute,
left.
wait a
It's
minute.
all.
Actually, if you look at the terrain thing, you're not allowed to overrun into a swamp. It's
No.
all-
You can't overrun, and
No.
you can only move into a swamp if you're next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Bill, I'm hitting the
Overrun
redo
across the
button.
river.
Yep.
Or heavy woods. Do we have any heavy woods overrunning?
You also can't overrun over a river, which we haven't done yet, but I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, okay.
Or into a city.
No, that's right. I knew cities and heavy woods you couldn't, but I'd forgotten about minor rivers, but it hasn't mattered. But yeah.
You can't cross a river, minor river, to overrun?
No.
Ah.
Which we haven't done yet, but it's not for...
Well, it's not like the Russians get a lot of overrunning in.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about us.
Yeah, all right. Damn, and like really.
Damn, and double damn. Oh, that makes
I'm
me...
really
That
quite
cheers
upset.
me up no end.
Yeah. Really quite upset. All right, I have to think about this again.
What are you doing? Something crazy.
Oh, well, I can't. Yeah, not overrunning that swamp unit is a bit of a problem.
Which one? Sorry.
2320. Can't do that. I'm
the
surrounded by
2410.
swamps. Lift.
Daniel, live in
hell?
swamp.
Yeah, yes.
Why did you want to knock out 2410?
Oh yeah, I just like I can't.
That's all right. You don't really need to. What you want to do, if you want to protect that city, is create more. Maybe. That's all right. I think it's all right where it is.
No, in actual fact,
If you put a unit below, you can put, if you put units on either side of the 1410 block, it'll be very hard for him to get enough force up to attack that 1410 to make it knock it out, which means the 2410 will stay in supply.
yeah, I'm actually thinking I can take out the 649.
Well, you get
1,
over
2, 3.
Which one?
Okay, just watch this.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Where from? Where's 1, 2, 3?
I'm going 1920.
Oh, I don't think he'll have the movement points, but off you go.
We've got 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
4, 5.
I don't know what you're doing.
6, 7.
I do.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I've got enough points.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you don't, because you get 8 to where you are, and then
2 for
the Zox.
the overrun.
Huh?
2 for
And 2 for the overrun.
2 for the Zoc and 2 for the
No,
overrun.
you're 10 to get to where you are. Then you need another 3 points for the overrun.
2 points.
3, 1 for the entering plus. Isn't it plus 2 for the overrun?
No, just 2.
Just
Oh,
2.
I thought it was. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's just 2.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Oh, look. I'll move it. 3 to there.
Yep.
4 to there.
Hang on, you
Five.
just
Five.
under control.
Yeah. 5 to there. 6, 8 to there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's plus 2. That's all. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking it was
Yep.
plus 2 for overrun. So it's plus 1 for overrun plus the hex, the terrain. Yeah, the other thing you could do is you could attempt the overrun with the 2, 5, 3, 5 first or second. Like you hit him once and then you hit him a second time.
You're not allowed to. It's only one overrun against a unit per turn.
No, multiple overruns against a hex.
It's against a hex, not a unit.
I thought it was I don't know, I can't remember.
I've got I have a 3 to 1 here.
Yeah, I'm not saying not do that. I'm just saying you can do an additional one perhaps. So 3 to 1.
Yeah. Well, I have to do this one first.
Oh yeah, 3 to 1's a good one.
3 to 1. 6.
Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake, you and your 6s. D1R1 could have been worse, but in fact, that's not too bad because you've just killed
You
him.
can't retreat.
So you didn't even waste a 10 on it. You rolled a 6. And you're in there. Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
Oh,
I just made the pocket bigger.
Um,
All right. So
Yeah.
that's that. Then.
In actual fact, and that's okay. There's nothing here that's going to stop you from doing that. It's kind of interesting because it says overrun runs like units make can overrun only those target hexes that would cost them 2 or less movement points to enter in regular combat.
There's an errata.
No, yeah, for this one, it's whether it's overrun allowed. So the only one that is different is the Lightwoods. Everyone else fits that rule, but the Lightwood costs 3 for Germans, but you can overrun. That's the only exception. So
the Germans can overrun into Lightwoods.
Yes, even though it costs them 3 to move into.
Fuck.
It doesn't. I mean, I was going to say it didn't affect this because it was clear. But I just thought that would be that's a subtle rule.
Because Lightwoods are normally 2s, they're 3 for this.
But
game.
even then, it's just preceded by that by saying in the procedure, the player moves a unit or stack adjacent to the target hex, paying the adjacent hex's terrain cost and any enemy zone cost. The units then expend 2 movement points for the overrun.
That's what I thought. But that's 2 movement points, including
the terrain.
No.
You don't pay for the terrain. You pay for the overrun.
2 movement points.
It doesn't say you pay for the terrain. That's why it's unusual. Normally, you pay the terrain cost plus the overrun. This one they don't do that, which is what's confused me. It's 2 points.
Okay, Nick, we have a problem.
Well, do we? Where?
Smolensk.
Why?
You see the 649s?
Yes, they're quite
swamp.
big.
649, swamp.
That's
135, swamp.
We'll ignore them. We'll go around them.
Have to.
So your
what's the problem?
Your Panzer units there, sitting in front of the swamps, need to go up north because
I agree.
And where I think they should go is through Demidov. Is probably the logical spot to send them.
Yes, I agree. All right, so moving. 1, 2, 3. Crossing a minor river is 3.
Yes, 3.
So that's for a total of 4. Overrunning.
No, you can't.
6.
He's a swamp, remember?
Oh shit, he is 2.
Yeah. Just stop for a sec. I just want to see where all the
fuck.
See, everything around most of his stuff's in swamps there. You're not going to be overrunning any of it.
I know.
So don't just set it up for next turn because you're not going to get an overrun. I would think maybe that big Panzer block needs to go into the gap where the woods are to try and punch through there.
But you're talking 24-14.
24.
That one.
No, because you're in 24-13.
24-13.
What's that? The 12th Panzer should go into 24-13 and be ready to do stuff as a combat.
What goes south of the highway and the key falls into your zone of command?
No, 24. 20. Oh, it's not 13. So I keep doing the thing that Bill does. 24-17. Not used to.
24-16. Talking here.
No, the one above that.
He's already moved.
Yeah. So 12 Panzer into the hex above him.
Okay. But
unless you want to draw unless you want to do a big circle, then you could go 1, 2.
How are you going there, Daniel? Have you died of old age yet?
1, 2, 3.
I'm better off staying out of Zox.
4. I know. 3. I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. You could put him right up. You could put it. So what you could do is up at Velige, you could put him up there, and then you could then send the Velige guys up north because you could have moved any of them yet.
All right, I've got 2 exploitable units that can move. I can throw the 12th Panzer across the south.
No, I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying send it across the north.
All right.
South's near Smolensk. I'm not sure the point of us trying to attack frontally into Smolensk with the 2 swamps there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
The other thing is you could go up around the road and end up actually being there. What about, sorry, the 2-5-10 in the town next to the 9-5-10 and the 3-5?
What hex we talking about?
Look, I tell you what, can we agree, no matter what, the next game, I'm going to put in a little arrow or something.
Yes,
We all have.
These ones, he hasn't moved and they haven't moved. Do you want to move? I'm just saying, did you want to move them?
No, well, the 3-5-10s have moved.
Right.
No?
These
Yes,
ones have moved.
All right, don't worry
The
then.
2-5-10 hasn't.
Leave the 2-5-10 there. If he, you don't want to send him off by himself.
No. At the moment, we've got. I don't know. It's close to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
And look, I think I'm done.
That's all right. Cool.
All right.
Questions?
Do we have to do? Do we have supply problems?
Well, I don't, because I can trace exactly the lines that I ran forward
Okay,
from
that's fine.
at this point.
Yep.
And yeah, you've got heaps of space.
Yep, all good.
I may have supply problems soon, but I don't yet.
I'm guaranteeing it.
Yeah. But what can you do?
You want to put the reinforcements on, Bill?
Yes.
103 motorised division at C.
We haven't got all that much. We've got C and D.
And 3 replacements.
C. These are yours, my friend. These are yours.
I've just looked up the you can't actually block reinforcements in entry areas anyway, so there's no point.
Yeah, it looks very difficult.
I really don't like rules that do that, because it creates an edge of board effect, and they get around that quite easily by saying if it's blocked, you can come somewhere within 10 hexes.
It's interesting because my favourite attempt at seeing this fixed, and it fails dismally, is the SPI game Ardennes Offensive. And what happens is what they do is they create these zones all the way up, and they say, if you block all the roads, no reinforcements can come on there. It's got to move into the next zone, which is, like another turn away or something. I don't know. So what happens is you get all these little ants, these little stupid units that just go and block roads. And the funny thing is, it forces the Germans to push. And you get victory points for blocking roads. So it forces the Germans to sort of like, not bulge, but sort of like expand out on the north and the south rather than push forward.
I just think if there's a unit blocking entry, the reinforcements should be able to attack from an imaginary hex off the map.
That's right. You should be able to fight your way onto the map.
It's just silly. Up we go, Russians. I've distracted you for long enough.
I've got to get 3 reinforcements, don't we?
Yeah, you've 2 reinforcements. That's all we got.
Right? No, replacements.
Oh, 3 replacements. I think.
Just pull them out of the dead pile. And we'll see what we get.
All right. Okay, let's go for the Russian dead and let's find them.
I've given you lots of options this turn.
2,
But choose
3.
them.
Do they come out at full strength, or do they come out at?
They come out at
No.
full strength.
They come out as each step that you pay for.
Okay.
No, they come out at full strength.
Do they? Oh.
That's the weird thing about them.
Oh.
Okay.
So when we kill something, you bring it back at 1 replacement point at full strength.
Yes. That's why it's better to bring them out rather than flip a unit on the board for us.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's another game that does that. I can't think what it is.
Okay.
Well,
So I've placed them at Vyazma.
They can go anywhere. They can
Yeah, I know, but I'm just putting them there. So
Okay.
for the time being, is like, let's not forget about them. I think you're going to need those more than me.
Probably. At 135, Bill, at 2922.
2922. Hold on.
Next,
Yep.
next to the lake.
Yep.
Push it. Northwest 1.
That way. It
Or
doesn't
not.
have the movement points.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's coming from 2725, I think.
Been rushing down to
So
reinforce.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 got me as far as I could get. I've got. There's just there's only so much we can do with our units. We haven't got the though. If it's any comfort, we're making a very nice goose egg.
Mm.
We're making what?
He's talking about the famous goose egg defense in PGG.
Oh, okay.
It's generally held to the west of Smolensk, but in this game it's going to be around Smolensk.
Oh.
Sorry, I just got to rearrange. Let's move. That stays. So that's 15, and Lightwoods is one shift. So
That's right.
Yeah, I can't even attack that one. All right, Daniel, I've got nothing left to do in terms of movement.
We've got pretty much nothing left, so that's.
Oh, that nothing.
You've still got your 3 units up near Vyazma and your 2 reinforcements. So
Yeah.
And what I can, I've rebuilt a little bit of a line around the south of Smolensk. So all yours, buddy.
Yeah.
When do you remove disrupted units?
The end of his turn.
End of the Soviet turn removes.
Right. So at the same time as calculating
Yep.
Supply.
Yes, that makes sense.
These 2 units which are stuck over near the Dnieper,
Yeah.
they're not doing anything.
Why are they still in supply even?
Because try and get them out of supply.
They're out of supply now. I don't quite understand when they ever got into supply.
No, they're not out of supply. They're not even remotely out of supply.
Close to it.
Where can you trace?
Straight down.
All the way down
No.
to
The
2101.
The train line from Mogilev across is controlled by us. We were last to pass through. Huh?
Don't need a train line.
Don't need a train line. We just need to trace
Yes.
a line.
You can't trace across the train line because I control the train line hexes. So how do you control?
But we don't trace across the train line.
So where are you going to trace through to then?
The train's got nothing to do with it. It's just to the hex.
Where are you going to trace? What's your trace?
2101.
Hang on, 210. What? 2101?
Yeah. To right down the bottom.
How do you get there?
We just trace.
You've got to trace through a hex you control. You don't control any hexes between Mogilev and Khrushchev.
He controls Roslev.
You
which
can't
is the
get to
supply source.
Roslev. You can't get to Roslevel.
Wait a minute. Let me have a look.
Doesn't say anything about.
It does. I don't think it said anything about control.
Zones of control.
I mean, we can't keep track of
No.
hexes are
I'm just
controlled.
Only enemy zones of control. Because there's nothing about controlled hexes.
Right.
Yeah, it just No, it's not in the rules. It's just that
It's not in the rules. Oh,
it's not in that part of the rules. But
Yeah.
straight after supply, it's got a whole thing about hex control.
yeah, but that's got nothing to do with supply.
What does it have to do with? Has it
Oh,
to
come
do with-
No,
on.
it's
Can't we just
It has-
Determining
It's
it's about
victory.
controlling
Right?
hexes. It's about controlling hexes for things like victory
Victory.
points or
or other game functions?
yeah, not
So that
supply.
No, but what it means, why I wanted to check that, is that means you can trace your supply in any wacko.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
yep,
Yes.
pretty much. Yep.
That's why the pockets were formed by zone controls.
But that's weird that you can trace it in a wacky.
No, it isn't. It's not weird at all.
it's the way we've
It's
been
the
doing
Soviets.
But
That's
it
the one
also
with the
means-
Australian for the whole.
But it means that all my German ones can trace.
Yes.
Yes,
all the way down.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. That's why putting anything out of supply in this game is pretty hard.
No, I don't like that. All right, that's cool. I was thinking that my guys were going to be out of supply, but they're not. So
If the
Um,
path is blocked,
okay, that's all right. That's cool.
Anyway, back to those two units.
yeah, they're in supply. Everything.
Are they out of supply?
I can put the 145 in the swamp 3 hexes up. 2 hexes and a bit to the right.
Can you get there?
Yeah, I can go 1 and then across the river and then right.
No,
Okay.
the river's. What's the river?
River's going to be +2, so it's 1, 2,
Or
4.
No,
4.
I
Yeah, it cost you 8 to get there.
Yeah.
okay. He's not doing anything there, so I've got to move.
No,
him.
no. So they're not doing anything really. I mean,
3.
I'm pretty sure young Nick is now going to charge after every supply line
I've already
on the
done
edge
that.
of the map.
Seriously, but the problem is, I also worked out there's lots of internal cities that are supply points. It's really
Yep.
chickens are
It's pretty hard to get everybody out of supply.
I'm going close though. You don't have that many left.
No, we don't have that many left, but
You've got
Cities
It-
are
we only need one. That's
yeah,
it.
Smolensk basically supports everybody. So
So, the 145 south of the river, just next to Smolensk.
Yep.
I can move that 1 hex regardless of zones of control.
Yep.
yes,
So I could move it into that heavy woods.
Yes.
yes, man.
Yeah, can. Yep.
Done that.
Heavy words.
The
And you can move the
40
469 back to the heavy woods too.
Yeah.
On the other one. Yep.
Oh, heavy words.
We're very vulnerable around Smolensk, aren't we?
Yep. That's why I think maybe a couple of these units need to come on, and you could put the 135, for example, next to into 2711. That gives you a little 2 hex
That
buffer.
one in 3015 hasn't moved yet, has it?
30.
Yeah,
15.
so whatever.
No, that
No.
hasn't moved. No.
The only thing I would change then in these rules is supply lines. I reckon should have a maximum size rather than unlimited.
Well, I think it'd probably affect the Germans more than the Russians.
Yeah, but what you do is you can only trace, let's just call it 8 hexes to a road and then unlimited along a road to a supply source. So that'd be all right for the Germans because they try and keep open, but it means they could actually pocket stuff a bit easier.
So the 649.
Excuse me, are you trying to make things easier for the Germans?
Yeah. Well, you got to feel sorry for them. They lost. They
I
lost
do.
the
I
war.
feel really sorry for them.
Oh, breaks my heart.
I mean, I feel sorry for them and for wearing face masks. I'm just,
I like the fact that everyone's got really deep frowns on at the moment, desperately trying. We all think we're in desperate trouble because I think we all are. And at some point,
Yeah.
someone's gonna win by not losing. So,
Well, that's the usual way of winning.
but like actually winning is going to be quite hard. It's just avoiding losing is the way to get there.
Oh yeah, I just can't help thinking that at least the northern flank just didn't move fast enough.
Well, the tricky thing about the northern flank, which is why I picked the southern,
You've got the worst terrain.
was the wood. That's why I picked the southern flank, because I thought it would be more open.
Yeah, I'm going to need some air.
Because it's very hard to punch through that northern part, and they didn't. They got stuck around Zarkovsky, and most of the push was more south. It was Guderian going.
Yeah.
And it was one of the reasons, because there was success in the south, they decided Second Panzer Army would be useful heading down. It was easy to pivot from there.
I said just weren't enough tanks in the entire army.
The problem we've got now is that if I move adjacent, it's just going to go straight around me.
Yep. So I think we have to go for positional defence for some places. So
the other problem we've got is
Vyazma at the moment is so exposed.
Yeah, no, we've got 2 units.
One of the other problems we've got is a lot of the victory point cities that we've captured will lose straight away.
Yeah.
But it looked like we've got them stacked with exploit guys because no one else is up there yet. So,
which is why we should keep a track of the cities that we've actually captured off the map. It's our only help. We need a list off the map.
There is a list. There is a list in the rules.
No, but a list for what purpose? Is in tricking them or actually just remembering?
Tricking them.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, for remembering, I'm just putting crosses down. For tricking them,
I know.
that's harder.
That's not the game.
I see the master is giving me more lessons. I don't remember hardly playing PGG, but was it very much like the Russians are just sitting there waiting for the Germans to run over them, and all the fun is playing the Germans?
No. It's a bit more than that, because the Russians don't know their strength.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
They have to go for.
They have to be attacked in order to have their strength revealed.
But they don't. They don't do a lot of attacking because you don't.
No.
But because of the fact that some of the Russian units are dummies, every Russian stack's got to be at least 2 units.
Yeah.
And the supply situation is built around armies. So every unit's in supply
and command,
if it's within a certain hex number of hexes of its commander,
which can then trace a supply line with no more than 20 hexes to a communications line. It's something like that. So the whole game's designed around pocket.
Yeah. So I think some of those supply command type rules would work well here, but I think this game is much more interesting from a Soviet perspective because you can do local counterattacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And try attrition.
The Germans can game this, because there's no divisional integrity. There's no incentive to stack divisions together.
No.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's why I keep checking for division. Is there a benefit? No. I mean, that's a simple one. That's just you can just do something simple like
a 1-column shift or something.
Yeah. I always like that. I think that's a really nice idea.
Look, my stacks are in divisions.
Mine are too. They're still what they should be.
But I can.
Yeah, but I think that just says we're all anal experienced war gamers.
We do it anyway. Even though every single turn I've checked for divisional integrity rules.
The rules haven't changed since the last time you checked.
And I feel really, really uncomfortable when I break up the stack.
Yeah.
But you know what the thing is, that in Panzer Group Guderian, there comes a point where you do have to make a decision sometimes about breaking up a stack just to get that. And the moment you do, you've just lost an awful lot of power.
Yeah. I suppose I haven't played a lot of PGG, but I've played quite a bit of Operation Typhoon, and it's the same idea.
I do like the system, but it's terrifying me at the moment.
This one?
Yeah. I want to play Rostov. I was looking at it just before this morning.
Well, I think that'd be fun because it's like this in that the Germans have to rush forward, but the Russians are going to have a massive counterattack if we hit Rostov. So there's a lot of toing and throwing.
And it's got artillery in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
The only downside to artillery in SCS is lots of dice rolling.
Yeah.
But you know. But I think that's what everyone says the big problem with Day of Days is, besides the horrible green map. Daniel, are you still forming a line, are you? No. What are we doing, by the
No,
way?
he was reading a book.
Whose turn is it? It's yours. Have you done
I'm still moving my
Oh,
movement.
okay. Oh, that's what I've done.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
have one, maybe
But
two combats.
I
and-
couldn't see where stuff was. I was wondering if you're still. Actually, all your guys have just disappeared. Besides the ones I've killed, but they're not there anymore. Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, big problems.
No, it's all right. Just wait 2 turns, and there'll be no problems for you
There
whatsoever.
might be anything left.
Well, hopefully, I think that's our only chance. Is you'll have nothing left by the time we have nothing left.
We have to leave all that armored stuff on the borders because I've got to garrison those towns. Bill,
Yeah, because the
Sorry, what's the matter?
I've got to leave the armored stuff on the border because I need to garrison the towns.
because if he doesn't garrison the towns, you'll lose most of your supply.
Well, no,
He's just going to motor straight past them.
I will.
look. Yes, he can motor straight past them, and he can take the supply. But just bear in mind, all we need is one supply. So
Yeah, but you've got to trace to that one supply. And if your one supply is Smolensk, it's not that hard to pocket it suddenly.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
You don't have that
4,
many supply left.
5. You've got 6 supply centers left.
They're all up in the. They're all
1, 2, 3,
Smolensk
4,
to run
5,
out.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
All
9.
the towns.
10.
All the towns, remember.
All
We
the
don't have to
towns
trust-
are.
All the towns are supply,
But
aren't
that's the
they?
problem, David. All the towns are, but they're all up the center.
Okay.
But the only supply is from Smolensk through Vyazma up the center, and some stuff up towards Rzhev.
Where do our reinforcements come on if their zones are gone?
No, zones don't go. I've checked that.
Yeah, we
They
checked it.
come on.
Yeah, they come on.
But the problem is they come on where there's no supply.
Yeah.
So therefore they will have to try and trace north. And so because most of your supply is up in the north, you could nearly cut a lot of the southern stuff out.
We start rolling for air next turn, if it's any comfort.
No. Oh, shit. I can't see any
I
way.
was going to say that's a brave move. Not sure if it's a good one though.
No.
Doesn't stop me.
I don't have enough units to cover everything.
No, you have to sit and play defensive until you get your next batch of reinforcements.
I can't.
As I said though, if we roll 1 or 2 on turn
If you
6,
keep rolling tens, it doesn't matter. I've done my move. I'm
Yeah.
done. I can't do anything else.
all right. You got any combats?
I doubt it.
I was going to say it doesn't look like you got a lot. Of
I've
strength.
got one.
Yeah.
Hang on, I
Oh,
might
wow,
have-
the messing around that Demidov
Yep.
place. Is that where your one is?
Yes, it is.
Not surprising.
I've
Okay,
got
so I'm attacking with.
absolutely nothing.
Which hex you attacking?
I'm attacking Domidov.
Okay.
The 2,
Yep.
4, 10. All right.
So I am 3, and I am 11. I am
Shift.
15, and I am 2. So I'm 17 to.
4.
4 to 1 with a shift is 3 to 1.
Just roll a 10 now because everybody else does.
Yeah.
Ah,
Why, Bill?
Okay, that's not work. You only need to roll a 7 and we were dead.
D1R1.
Um,
And
We-
I'm
it doesn't matter. You're dead anyway.
dead. Yep.
so what was it? What did I roll? Sorry, what was the result?
In fact,
D1
you're dead on
R1.
anything
D1R.
above a 5 or above, so you've rolled the absolute minimum.
All right.
Hang on. Just before you put anything in there, let me remember to put that in.
Yeah, that'll do.
On the plus side, it won't be that hard to pocket Demidov.
No.
Okay, that's it. No more combats, and
Okay. So your mech movement. exploitation, or unless Daniel's got combat.
No, he didn't have any.
movement.
Right.
So he's got not very many because most of them are already in their positions.
Bill, would you like me to get some out of supply markers ready for you?
That would be lovely, David. That would be lovely.
I would be delighted.
Annoyingly, though, because I misunderstood the supply rules, I've not pocketed a couple of extra units to put it up there.
You could. No, you can't. Okay.
So you can. I don't think anything's out of supply much because I can trade all the way through that part. I said straight past Orsha all the way down south.
In fact, actually, you can't get me out of supply. I'm in supply.
Everything's in supply.
Everything's in supply.
That's what's particularly annoying because if we put a unit in, say,
for fuck's
15,
sake!
Yeah, if we put a unit in hex 15,
German incompetent. Oh, really?
we needed a unit in hex 1515 to block supply.
And that was where the two commanders' forces met.
It's the gap between
the visual boundary.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's all right. Next turn. It's annoying though, because
We're finished.
No, not quite.
No.
yeah, all his stuff's very tenuous, but it's just there's a lot of stuff that just makes it.
Well, actually, I can move that one. No, you could move. That's 649. That's in 3214.
Yeah, I just moved it there.
Ah, good.
Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
Or does it make you less unhappy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So excluding the supply lines along the Smolensk highway, you've got 2 down south, 2 in the east,
And the cities.
and no, but that's what I'm saying. Exclude it, and then you've got that big block in the northeast, and that's it.
Okay, I've
All
got
right.
nothing. So I think we'll call that a game. I mean, not call it a game, but we'll call it a turn.
Oh, it's a session.
We call it. I'm not sure. So next turn you get lots of replacement. Next turn's almost our last throw of the dice.
And we get air too.
Yeah, 4 replacements next turn.
Yeah, and you get some air.
Up to 6 air.
Oh, the other thing is, we only have 2 more turns of good air, and then it drops back a lot. Back to yours. As useless as yours.
Yeah. This is
It's going to be very tight.
it's
All about the dice roll on turn 6.
seriously, guys, we have to play a game more than once. Because
Well, we've sort of
You have
doing.
to finish your game first.
Yeah.
yeah. I know this is a learning game.
So I reckon that to play a game more than once, we ought to play some of the SCS games. And what we could do is we
And then
could
come back to it.
We could do Rostov and then come back to this one.
Yeah. And then we swap turns. So swap
Now
sides.
that we know how brutal the overrun can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't leave a unit that's not particularly strong anywhere, because if it gets overrun, you're just going to run amok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that if you do leave something weak and it gets hit by stuff, then you get the 5 hex advance and then exploitation.
The secondary line.
Yeah.
The secondary line means nothing.
Can't believe we discovered that on turn 4. Should have done that in turn 1.
And how to work out the odds too.
Yes, yeah. I think we dudded ourselves a few times on that one, but anyway, it's part of the learning process. As David says, if we played more than once, we might be better.
Yes, we need to play more than once, as in play a game more than once. Absolutely.
That's all right. There's stacks of SCS games we can.
There is.
They're
Exactly. And
they're
we've
fun to play. I mean,
there's Rostov, and we've got Iron Curtain.
and we've got Panzer battles, and we've got Stalingrad Pocket again,
and Yom Kippur,
and Heights of Courage, and the Arnhem one, which
what's the Bastogne one?
Bastogne.
Oh, it's called Bastogne. All right.
Yeah.
And we've got there's Nardennes one as well, and there's It Never Snows. They've got a lot.
Are these the standard combat series or the operational combat series?
Standard. Oh, there's also Africa.
Yeah, Africa too, and
Guadalajara,
Guadalajara, yes.
Yeah,
Guadalajara,
and Rock on the Marne.
and Rock on the Marne, and Operation Michael,
Yeah.
and Drive on Paris.
There's
So
millions of them. There's about.
Oh,
20 of them.
and what's that Dutch one?
we have to
Oh,
do that one.
Fallschirmjäger.
And also, there's a whole lot that are out of print, like Gazala and a couple of other African ones that are out of print too. So, yeah.
Oh dear, it's past Bill's bedtime.
Oh, sorry, did you see me yawn? I've been up since early this morning.
Yep. All
All
good,
right,
guys.
okay,
Thank
so
you.